In most cases, angry people have been hurt by someone at some time in their life. Yo, 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 what is it? You know what it is. This is your boy Levon. Welcome back to Levon Says, where our goal is to love, uplift, motivate, inspire, learn, laugh, encourage, and enlighten. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you'll always be notified upon my next video upload. Okay? Let's get into it. In today's video, we're going to continue where we left off with the last video in this series dealing with managing difficult relationships. And we were talking about 6 classes of people that I had identified as difficult relationships that we may have to manage at some point that we'll come across in our journey. So as we left off in the last video, in the last series we were talking about bitter people. So now we're going to pick up with the 5th class of people on the list, which is hostile people. Hostile people. You may be familiar with the saying, angry people win. I found that to be true. You know, when we were kids, we called such people bullies. Very few of us enjoy someone's uncontrolled anger. So when displayed in the workplace, we tend to quietly back off and cater to individuals' demands or desires. Our heart's desire at that moment becomes just peacemaking. Hostile people usually hold a grudge against someone. And that someone may be different from day to day. Clearly, they live with unresolved issues. Sometimes petty and inconsequential, and sometimes quite significant. And they need to demonstrate control to prevent further losses or failures. Neither have they learned forgiveness. In most cases, angry people have been hurt by someone sometime in their life, because typically they have carried that hurt for a long time. You know, it has a way of frequently reappearing. Debilitated, hostile people are not so easy to be around, especially if they found a way into your workspace. Our resolve is to be kind to hostile people. Seek to understand why they live the way they do. Understand that their tarnished image came from somewhere else, not from you. So set boundaries on the physical drains that they may cause. Tough love may be the lone resolve, you know, if that is the only language that they understand. But in the meantime, don't let them rob you of your joy, and don't let them take your focus off your task or mission. And don't take bullies' attacks personally. You know, remind yourself that their power play is short-lived and it's not durable. And though this is not a part of the 6 classes of people, this is just something extra that I want to talk about, being difficult supervisors, okay? That's a side note. What if the difficult person is your boss or your immediate supervisor? You know, the one who has become impossible to work for because he or she is always over-demanding and underappreciating. It may be that he or she is a very unhappy person. That unhappiness and lack of fulfillment may go back to, you know, their childhood or dealing with current family relationships. Or it could be there's an inner realization that they're in the wrong place, in the wrong role. They may be suffering physical pain. They may have bad news that they can't or don't know how to report to you. Consider the many reasons that they could be struggling, and don't rule out the possibility that the struggle may be with you. I've learned to observe that supervisors that are promoted above their giftedness or their experiences become difficult to serve. They're not sure of their own strength or abilities, and their weaknesses stare them in the face every day. Unsure of where they're going, they frustrate those that attempt to follow. So our resolve in this area is it's important not to distance yourself from this particular type of supervisor by avoiding them or having little interaction with them. It'll only reinforce their insecurities and fears and make them more difficult to understand and share with. So try to over communicate. Initiate more time listening and learning with your supervisor and ask thoughtful questions as appropriate. Lead up when necessary by helping your supervisor gain a better grasp of what needs to be done. Do everything that you can do to possibly offer support and encouragement, and don't go behind their back, especially if you know that they're in pain or when they're in pain. So the next set of people I want to talk about is loving people. Okay, loving people. Remind yourself that God has placed the difficult person in your path for a reason. That means He has entrusted them to your care. So show them you care. Express sincere concern and needs for the people around you. A serious priority should always be given to nurturing others. I mean, that's why we're here. That is why Christ died. While we love to interact with grace-filled, compliant, uncomplicated people, the world is not so tidy. Now, James, the brother of Jesus, requested that we not be respecter of persons by showing favoritism, but often we apply that passage to the rich and the poor, yet our neighbor is whoever God brings along beside us. That includes difficult people. Frankly, they are often the ones that were harassed and are helpless and living without a sheep because very few shepherds want anything to do with them. So I want to offer one word: grace. Show grace. Offer grace. Abundantly provide grace to the difficult person that's in your path. As Christ did for you, because you were once difficult. So I want to talk about cultivating kind relationships. And cultivating difficult relationships with people requires that we bring grace, but take it to a highly different level. No longer at a distance, but up front. It's grace at its closest. So close that it can be a painful experience. Maybe that in part is what Jesus meant when He said, pick up our cross and follow Him. Again, you may not be able to change the mind or the behavior of a difficult person, but you can minister grace up close and personal. So here's a few suggestions to initiate a kind relationship as an employee or a coworker. 1, send an occasional note of kindness or encouragement. 2, include a difficult person in your personal plans. 3, seek out their opinion and insight on a simple question or a matter. Affirm their good insight. 4, speak well of them to others. And 5, go out of your way to be the first to extend a greeting and a warm welcome rather than avoiding them. Have a genuine, redemptive concern for difficult people. Again, we can't change them, but God can. Instead of firing back a reason to make a wrong right or trying to settle a score, consider less bullish responses and focus on how to bring these people into the workfold. Never find yourself saying, you know, we don't need that person here, you know, or let them make that decision. We present our arms in one or two ways: folded against our chest or wrapped around theirs. What a great way to show mercy and kindness. Building respect for others, you know, everyone wants respect. That's a given. But some people don't receive much respect, and maybe that's why they become difficult. You know, they are seeking so hard to earn others' respect, but showing respect means acknowledging others' giftedness or the simple fact that they're crafted in the image of God. I mean, everyone can be complimented and respected for something. I mean, think about it. So now, deliver it. Building respect translates into giving. Give your time. Give your attention when someone wants to talk to you. Give whatever resources you have available. You know, don't hoard them for your own agenda and success. Give up your own ego, even if theirs is larger than yours. Respect demands fairness. If someone deserves to be honored, give them honor where honor is due. If you want to create a difficult relationship with someone, ignore the work and giftedness of others. Also, give a cup of cold water, even to the difficult person, because they want to be refreshed too. Offer the same to them as you do to others. And as you refresh their spirit, watch them grow. And with that, I want to thank you for joining me in today's video. I so appreciate you guys. I want to say L.U.M.I.L.L.E, love, uplift, motivate, inspire, learn, laugh, encourage, and enlighten. That is this channel's purpose and creed. I hope you have experienced L.U.M.I.L.L.E in this video today. This is your boy Levon. This has been Levon Says. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below that you have watched this video, subscribe to my channel, and then leave me a DM that you subscribe, and you could be in the running for a free L.U.M.I.L.L.E t-shirt. We've got promo videos out as we speak. One love. I'm out.